In today's video, I am going to show you exactly how to edit features directly from the timeline in Fusion 360 to significantly improve your design workflow and handle complex parametric changes like a professional. If you have ever felt frustrated because a dimension you set at the beginning of your project no longer works for the final assembly, then this tutorial is for you. Fusion 360 is built on a parametric foundation, which means that every single move you make is recorded in a chronological sequence. Understanding how to go back in time and modify these operations is arguably the most important skill you can have when working with CAD software. Instead of deleting your work and starting over, you can simply reach back into the history of your design and adjust anything from extrusions and fillets to complex patterns and sketches. This process ensures that your model remains clean and that your design intent is preserved. If this video helps you master the Fusion 360 timeline, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay updated with more advanced engineering tips. All right, let's get started. The first thing you need to do is familiarize yourself with the workspace layout. To begin editing your model, you must locate the timeline. You will find the timeline at the very bottom of the Fusion 360 workspace interface. It looks like a long horizontal bar filled with various icons that represent every command you have executed since you started to file. This timeline is essentially the DNA of your project. If you don't see the timeline, make sure you are in the design workspace and that your design history is turned on. Once you have found the timeline, the next step is to find the specific feature you want to change. Depending on how complex your project is, you might have hundreds of tiny icons down there. You can hover your mouse over each icon, and Fusion 360 will actually highlight the corresponding geometry in the 3D viewport. This is incredibly helpful for identifying which extrusion or hole command corresponds to which part of your model. You can also scroll through the timeline using the scroll bar if your project has many steps. After you have identified the correct icon, you need to open the Edit option. To do this, simply right-click the feature icon directly in the timeline. A context menu will appear with several options, such as suppress, delete, or rename. However, what we are looking for is the command to edit. Click on Edit Feature. If the icon you selected represents a primary layout or a profile, you might see Edit Sketch instead. Selecting this will take you back into the two-dimensional environment where that specific shape was first drawn. Once you click Edit Feature, you will see the original dialog box pop up on the right side of your screen, just like it did when you first created the part. This is where you can change the settings. You can modify critical values such as the distance of an extrusion, the angle of a taper, the radius of a fillet, or specific dimensions within a hole command. Because Fusion 360 is parametric, you can change a 5mm hole to a 10mm hole, and the software will understand that change relative to the rest of the geometry. Take your time here to ensure all the new values match your updated design requirements. After you have finished modifying the values, the final step is to click OK. As soon as you hit that OK button, Fusion 360 will perform its magic. The software will automatically recalculate the entire model from that point forward in time. This means if you changed a base sketch, every extrusion and chamfer that was built on top of that sketch will update automatically to reflect the new dimensions. This is the power of parametric modeling. It saves you hours of manual rework by propagating changes through the entire design history. Always remember to check your later features for any potential errors or broken constraints that might occur if a drastic change was made. Being able to manipulate the timeline effectively determines how fast you can iterate on your prototypes. And that is it. You have successfully learned how to edit features from the timeline in Fusion 360 to make your modeling process faster and more efficient. If this video helped you understand parametric design a bit better, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.